Hi, my name is Elizabeth Paroli. I'm with Nexus Youth and Family Services. I am Clinician 1, and today we will be talking about managing expectations for a happier life. So, what is an expectation? An expectation is a strong belief that something will or won't happen or be true. It is standard for how we behave, how we would like other people to behave, and how we would want the world to be. Expectations are normal, but the attachment to them creates suffering. When expectations are not met, it can lead to feelings of disappointment, frustration, and even anger. The problem arises when we hold expectations that are not grounded in reality. The importance of managing expectations is the fact that there are mental health benefits and there are benefits because of the fact that it improves your relationships. So managing expectations helps reduce that frustration, that disappointment, by aligning expectations with reality or goals with reality. The chances of unmet expectations are minimized, which in turn reduces that emotional distress. It also enhances that well-being, the emotional well-being that we talked about. And when your expectations are managed correctly and effectively, it can lead to more resilience within yourself and a more positive self-image, and it helps you reduce negative thinking. It also improves relationships, like I mentioned earlier. Managing expectations can prevent conflicts and misunderstandings. Clear and realistic expectations reduce the likelihood of conflicts arising from misaligned assumptions. Furthermore, it does foster trust and cooperation, which helps your relationships. When expectations are communicated and mutually agreed upon, it builds a foundation of trust and encourages positive collaboration. Managing expectations is a key factor in improving both mental well-being and relationships. When we have realistic expectations, we are less likely to feel frustrated, disappointed, or overwhelmed. This leads to greater emotional balance and a healthier interaction with others. On the other hand, unrealistic expectations can cause stress, misunderstanding, and unnecessary conflict. In this presentation, we will explore how managing expectations can positively impact your life. We will also provide practical tips and strategies for setting achievable goals, understanding your limitations, and embracing imperfections. By the end, you'll have the tools you'll need to manage expectations more effectively, reducing stress and fostering better communication in your daily life. So, reviewing our expectations, self-reflection questions, some things that we can ask ourselves. What do I expect from myself and others? Take a moment to reflect on your own expectations. What standards do you hold for yourself? Are they goals that motivate and challenge you? Do you expect others to meet certain behaviors or standards? It's important to be honest with yourself about both your personal and interpersonal expectations. Recognizing that the expectations you have for yourself and those around you is the first step to understanding whether they are realistic and fair. Are these expectations realistic and achievable? After identifying your expectations, consider their feasibility. Are they based on your current skills, resources, and circumstances? Or are they overly ambitious? The goal here is to differentiate between expectations that push you towards growth and those that may lead you towards disappointment. Think about whether these expectations can be met within a reasonable, not personable, reasonable time frame, or if they need to be adjusted to be better aligned with reality. How will I measure success when these expectations are met? It is crucial to define clear criteria for success. How will you know when you've met your expectations? Will it be based on a specific outcome, like completing a task or achieving a goal? Or will it be more about the effort in the process? These questions help you to ensure that your expectations are not only realistic but also measurable. Defining success helps to maintain motivation and gives you a sense of accomplishment when your expectations are met. Managing expectations, striking a balance. So, realistic versus unrealistic expectations. Understanding limitations, recognize both your own limitations and the limitations of others. Setting achievable goals helps prevent frustration and disappointment. Avoid perfectionism. Embrace imperfect as a natural part of life. Understand that mistakes are the part of the human experience. Expectations and resentments. Expectations are premeditated resentments. Examine your expectations to take personal responsibility for your triggers and uncomfortable emotions. Tips for managing expectations. Set achievable goals. Break down larger goals into smaller, more manageable steps. Celebrate small successes. Acknowledge and reward yourself for progress, no matter how small, to stay motivated. Expectations and your well-beings. Your expectations will be aligned with your well-being when they're embodied certain key qualities. Let's explore some of these qualities. That would be respectful, compassionate, thoughtful, well thought out, reasonable, honest. And by setting expectations that embody these qualities, you'll create a more healthier, more balanced approach to both your goals and your relationships. Managing unmet expectations. Understand that not all expectations will be met, and this is a natural part of life. Accepting this reality allows you to better manage disappointment and reduce emotional stress. Make your exceptions more flexible and realistic. Be open to adjusting your expectations as situations change. Flexibility and realism help you adapt to unforeseen circumstances, making it easier to cope when things don't go as planned. Practice mindfulness and stress relief techniques. Techniques such as deep breathing, meditation, and journaling can help you manage frustration. Practice mindfulness. It allows you to stay grounded and reduce the emotional impact of unmet expectations. Here are some resources that I included. The 988 Suicide Crisis Hotline, our Nexus Youth and Family Services. We are here to help you guys. That's our logo right there. Amador County Behavioral Health. This is another good referral if you guys need any help with mental health. And then an app, How We Feel, and then the Calm app as well. But that link actually, if you click on it, it leads you to a blog about expectations versus reality and the flexibility that is important to have. Here are some surveys down below. We have the demographic and well-being survey, and we would love for you to fill these out. So if you have your phone, go ahead and pull out your camera and scan that QR code and fill those out for us. Thank you for listening into this presentation. Don't forget to comment, like, or subscribe.